What was the last thing we did? We rescued however she's called from this thing, right? Didn't it just say chapter 8 and up top it's an X for 10? Pants. I mean, I hope he has pants.
Are you all right?
Whoa.
What's wrong, young man?
Nothing.
Let me help you.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
But you look as if something's
I'm just looking for my dad. The sheriff?
The sheriff.
Yeah. Have you seen him?
Oh, well, yes.
Where?
Here and there, now and then. He does have a way of showing up in the strangest of places.
Wait, how long ago was he here? Just now, or what?
It was more than a minute, less than a lifetime.
Sure. Okay, thanks.
The pleasure was all mine. I'll be sure to tell him you're looking for him.
Foreshadowing.
Pretty sure they came down this way.
I wouldn't be sure of anything in this place. How did she get you here, Linda? What did she offer you?
Yeah.
Sorry, Sheriff. I think you still owe me some answers.
And how's that?
You're acting like a lunatic. Sneaking around? Attacking people? That's not the Sam Green I know.
People change over time.
The only time I ever saw you even close to this intense was when you caught Chris and Jaime and me at the mill.
Yeah. Thought I was being too hard on you at the time. But knowing what I know now, I'm glad I broke your camera.
But you never broke our camera.
Well, of course I...
You're not okay, are you?
I'm getting old. Memory's not what it used to be.
What did you mean when you said all of this is because of Cedar Hills?
I said it's because of what happened in Cedar Hills. And what's still happening right now.
What's happening right now?
What happened back then?
Kids making Super 8 movies? In the mill? The mill's been gone for years.
I told you, I don't count years anymore.
You totally remember this game.
Jesus,
The story
come
of
on,
this game.
Sam. You haven't been straight with me since the second you got here.
I hate to break it to you, but that's all I've been.
What if he's gay? It doesn't have to be straight. Well, you know.
What is it?
Nothing. Nothing. Find him all and gotta find him before his skies are folding in again and it's
I was honestly not prepared for that. Okay. That's the entity. That was not a great skill check, really.
Take it easy. Whoa there. Sam, you don't seem okay.
We gotta find Augustine now.
I think you should take a minute.
I'll be fine. Now, are you gonna help me find Augustine, or are you just gonna get in my way?
Uh, um. Yeah.
I looked at your journal.
What?
The things you wrote. You're not well. You need help.
I need your help. Right now.
I'll help you, okay? But you gotta promise me you'll see someone when this is over.
Sure.
Promise me.
I promise.
He's Delulu. So, Jen, why does a skill check sound make you look at the other screen? Are you playing DBD at the
Sam?
moment?
Sam.
Sus.
Sam?
Uh,
Hello? Hey, where the hell did you go? Sam, come on!
That's muscle
Sheriff
memory,
Green?
yes. Imagine. So the skill check was to be able, like, it was basically sleight of hand, to say it in D&D terms. See if I actually make it.
Sam!
Okay, that is something. Yeah. We know all that.
This is certainly something.
Honestly, this is a lot of films. Oh, would you look at that? Murder Mine. There's a whole other alternative version of Murder Mine. Is this an Easter egg for those who played The Quarry?
Theater carnage blamed on sick flick. A screening of the film Murder Mill. Wait, this screening never happened.
The recent
What is
outbreak.
this?
Are you done? Okay. A recent outbreak of mass violence and pandemonium in movie theaters across the country has been blamed on a low-budget horror picture with its roots right here in Cedar Hills. The latest copycat incident in Sacramento occurred last night with a screening of the film Murder Mill, triggering a mass brawl that left 13 injured, 3 critically. Murder Mill was shot at the defunct Cedar Steel Mill and has been afforded a national release in an effort, that detractors claim, to cash in on the notoriety of the site where serial killer Frank Stone committed his crimes more than 20 years ago. Since the release, however, there have been repeated episodes of violent screenings, with Sacramento just the latest in an increasingly long line. Pandemonium, exactly. Okay. The Cedar Hills Tribune. Why can't I interact with this one? Okay, well... Okay. Only because the lamp doesn't look like it's from this time. I mean... Can I show you this? Like, this is the lamp I got on my desk. Does this look like it's from this time? No, it doesn't. Like... Is that so off? Maybe it is in America, because... Maybe this lamp we just saw is older than the USA in its whole... I don't know.
Bonnie didn't act in this scene. It was Chris. This isn't right. Okay, that is not what we shot.
Looks like the ghoul. Sounds like a sales pitch. Honestly, it does. Honestly does. That was very aggressive. Oh yeah.
Relax.
What are you doing?
That letter's private. It's got nothing to do with you.
Who is Logan Chen?
Linda.
Don't you fucking lie to me.
When I stopped Frank Stone in the steel mill, back in 1963, I thought that'd be the end of it. But ever since, not a thing in my world has made sense. In any other either. Everything, all of this, leads back to that night. And sure, I stopped him. But in the process, I caught a glimpse of the bigger picture. And Stone was just a piece of something much worse. I couldn't shake the feeling that all I had done was delay the inevitable. That I was just one insignificant
22 beim Task Long.
It's alright, that's alright. It gives me time to say something I wanted to say. All the time. Because the game didn't really, it was like, he stopped us from reading it, and then he just went on this ramble. There was this little, can we, it should be here somewhere. No. Relationships. No. There was like, is it here maybe? This lamp has a flawed design. The 2-bit plug is copied. A curious item, not something you'd find in the typical home decor aisle. Okay. This letter. I don't remember who Logan Chen is. I don't recall if that's actually someone who is known in the DBD lore. Yes, this is the casting of Frank Stone. It's part of the DBD universe. But the little pop-up said something about the Black Veil and the Imperiati. And Felix Richter's family was part of the Imperiati. And maybe Elodie's, or was Elodie's family part of the Imperiati? No, I think it was the Richters. I think it was the Richters who were part of the Imperiati. One of those two factions that know about the entity, I guess. So yeah, that's a funny little Easter egg here. Or, well, I mean, it's not really an Easter egg because it is definitely part of the DBD lore. All right.
Eventually, that led me to Logan Chen and the Imperiati. And they helped me to understand what I'd seen, and what I could do about it, and what I'd have to leave behind.
You do know that you sound like a raving fucking lunatic, don't you?
I take no pleasure in any of this. There's no reward for me when I've done what I've got to do. There's no gratitude, no gold watch. It's just sort of a higher calling.
God, you're so full of it. I'm not a kid anymore. And you're not the sheriff. You don't get to play high and mighty with me.
Linda.
No. You won't be straight with me, fine. But I'm not an idiot. I know how misdirection works. I can see what you're trying to hide. Did you think I wouldn't notice the second you walked in here? You should be at least 80 years old, but you're barely older than me. How does that make any sense? In fact, none of the dates in your fucked up journal line up. I'd say it's pure lunacy, except... here you are. The wrong age.
So what are you implying?
I'm saying you might be Sam Green. But you're not the Sam Green I knew in Cedar Hills. You're someone else. Aren't you?
Would? Who? Linda?
For every path taken, there exists another, taken by a shadow self. Another reality. Another world. Worlds so close, they bleed together. Do you see? The timelines I chose were special. The bleed strong. The entity straining against the edges of our world. I didn't need Frank Stone's mortal vessel, after all. I only needed the most perfect versions of his essence, trapped on celluloid, projected at 24 frames a second. Frank Stone will be reborn.
Well. Well. Descent of the Damned. Okay. This version of Linda, I would. Just for the record. Anything we can do here? Both versions and you? I'm not into MILFs.
Where is everyone?
That's a good question, Linda. That is a good question. Why is there light in here? Okay, there's a door, so we won't look at the door first. Don't you forget, flush, toilets, urinals. You heard it here first, guys. Showers. Anything interesting in the toilets? Nope. Wait, what's this? Nothing to be picked up, I guess. Oh, it's just a can, I think. Also, how dare you make this stream sexual? How dare any of you make this stream sexual?
Surely there's a way to the other side.
Really? Do you think so? I'm joking, I'm joking. A key?
Always need one of these.
A key? Can I not look at the book? Oh, I guess the book is not necessary. It's alright. Okay. Ha. It is so unnecessary that you have to do everything step by step.
Whoever's locker this was had some serious issues.
Oh, there's more. Okay. My darling Franklin Norman. Franklin Norman Stone? It upsets me when you don't write back. If you aren't sick, you needn't be withdrawn with me. Tell me everything, my dear. You know whatever happens, I'll always be here for you. Nothing in all the world could ever stop me loving you. I will always be in your life. 3 weeks ago, you told me making friends was hard. I can sympathize, my love. Precious few are ever worth making. Every time they open their mouths, all you can feel is insects crawling under your skin. Every vapid look forces you to nod and smile and pretend we're listening to what they say. Jesus, you are too important to be wasted on them. And one day you'll find that place I've always told you about, where you can truly appreciate how much smaller they've always been. Until then, we endure, but you do not become. Write back to me soon, Norman. I know you won't leave your Ma waiting too long to hear from her only grandson again. I will always watch you. Love, Ma. Yeah, let's close this again.